Hey everybody, how's it going? Cameron Corder here, host of the Inside LCO Financial Services podcast. Today I have Brittany O'Daniel, a loan processor out of St. Louis, but she works remote. Brittany, why don't you give us a little introduction? Start by introducing yourself, and anything we should know about you.
Cool. Well, yes, I do work remote. This is my first remote job. Um, I have always traveled, being able to commute, being from like a small area. So just being able to have the opportunity to work from home is like insanity. I have gained like 3 hours back of my life that I never had. So that's pretty cool. I have my own I have my two small businesses that I run. So on
Okay.
my like 15-minute breaks, I'm able to like prep for lunch or prep for my next break or be able to prep for like ending work.
Mhm.
So that's been super cool. Um, I have a little small like t-shirt business and I have a photo booth business as well, so that's a lot of fun. I
That's
just
cool.
love working with people, so being able to, communicate with people in time of needs, to be able to help them with their loans is super cool to me. Be able to,
Yeah,
get them on a personal level, something that not everybody wants to do. So, you want to be able to make them comfortable and feel welcome.
exactly.
We're
Yeah,
here
yeah.
for a reason. Yeah.
Yeah, that actually ties into one of my questions I have for you. What strategies? So you're obviously a loan processor. What
Yeah.
strategies do you use to provide excellent customer service to borrowers?
I just be myself. I just talk to them like I would talk to my best friend. I'm not a robot. I'm a human.
Yeah,
So I like to actually, be able to, get down underneath the surface level and just have a
yeah,
genuine
exactly.
conversation and make their um experience seamless for sure.
Mhm. Yeah, that's why I had to create a couple scripts just because I have marketing agents here, and
Yeah.
it's you can only work with a script so much before
Yeah,
you know you you, you have to take over.
for
Um,
sure.
you can't just sound like somebody can tell if you're reading off a script. So it's nice to have a nice personality. But yeah,
Last Thursday.
yeah, yeah, that's it's true, true. Yeah. One more, couple of questions, a couple more questions
Sure.
for you. What does a typical day in the life of a loan processor look like?
Busy.
Yeah,
You have to like multitask and, you have to make sure that your work is correctly. You're trying to not be an awkward silence on the line while you're processing your customers'
yeah,
documents and stuff. So that's kind of challenging, for some people. Um, but definitely just, I guess, talking to them and being able to multitask is super important, I think.
yeah. That actually ties in to another question I got. We're good at segues here, transitions.
Here we are.
Tell us about any challenges you faced when starting out, and how did you overcome those challenges?
Yes. So I am a question asker. I will ask 1,000 questions. You might answer it, and I'm going to ask it again in a different way just to make sure that I understood it.
That's good though.
So
That's good.
me working from home was kind of a challenge at first. So Virgil, bless his heart, he was training me, and he was like, this is the most questions I've ever been asked in a training room. And I'm like, well, I'm not surprised. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm in here. So that was funny. And he was kind of my holy grail for the first like week.
Mm.
I literally was messaging him every single like teams, every single conversation I was having with a customer. Just because I wanted to make sure that I was doing it right. Like I am a rule follower. I'm
Yeah.
crazy, but I'm a rule follower. Like I hate to break the rules. So that was challenging because normally, you just have your trainer or your supervisor right behind you and you can kind of be like, "Hey, help me out. Like what do I need to do here?" So, Kids have taught me patience. I since I've had kids and now obviously being remote, being able to have the patience to be able to wait for somebody to, instant message you back to help you is
Yeah.
one of the biggest challenges for sure. Because um, you have to make sure that you're typing out everything, exactly the way it needs to be. It's not
Mhm.
like an instant, what do you mean? You have to
Exactly.
be
Yeah.
thorough with everything that you do. So
Mhm.
that has been super challenging for me. For overcoming, obviously. 2 weeks in, I'm becoming a pro, but
I was gonna say that would seem tough. Just because obviously, like you said, you don't really have somebody right next to you. You can just go for help. It's all, you know,
yeah,
yeah, the type of thorough message, and then if it's not answered in that, then you might have to wait for another response, and customers on the line the whole time. So, yeah,
definitely.
it's definitely a challenge. I get it.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I mean, at first Virgil was having to come on the line, so I would tell my customers like, so I'm talking to my trainer. It's kind of gonna sound like I'm talking to myself. I can hear him, but you cannot. So I'm not crazy. And they would laugh at me and stuff, but I didn't want them to think that I was crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Um, so I just got one more work related question, then we can get
Sure.
into the fun questions I'd like to ask too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have one, but if you could, tell us about a memorable failure and what you learned from it. It doesn't even have
Well,
to be here. Maybe if you can, think back. You said you own two other businesses too. So,
yeah,
um,
that's exactly where I'm going with it.
okay,
So just personally, I have ADHD. So if I do not like take my medicine or anything, I just like try to keep like these mental notes in my brain. And it's like, okay, do this, do this, do this. Well, with ADHD, like I also have like anxiety. So if it's like kind of a harder task or something, I will stick it on the back burner and keep putting it on the back burner until it's finally time to do it. And then I'm like, I'm the world's best procrastinator. Like I'll get it
yeah,
done, but not as smoothly as I should have. So, with invoicing, for sure, I have given away so many free t-shirts, so many free things, just because invoicing was not like a super fun task, high priority for me.
Mhm.
It should have been, I'm getting paid. That's how I can continue doing what I love, but it was a challenge. So I had to like sit down, come to real terms and get myself back on the groove, like trying to find like a better system. So now I'm using Shopify better and
yeah,
learning how to use that. So I'm able to get my invoices out to my customers sooner.
okay.
Um, so yeah, definitely
That's cool. That's cool though.
kind of.
Well, actually,
Everybody loves free
not
stuff.
really, because I'm in an accounting class right now for college,
Hmm.
and like part of that's like invoices, and it's like the worst thing ever. It sucks.
Yeah, they're not fun. They're really not. But the way that I look at it, I'm like, well, everybody loves free things and they know that they got something free. So they're going to come back again. It's
Yeah,
fine. It's just part of my life. I literally have a
exactly.
hashtag that I use and it's called Life with Brittany because it's not a joke. It's it's chaos. It's fun though.
Okay. Um, I have I asked my question, my yes, all this. Oh my god, I ask my guests this question every time.
Okay.
Name your top three favorite movies of all time.
Oh my god. I don't watch movies.
TV
Um
show? Yeah, do you?
okay, yeah, we can do TV shows.
Okay,
Um Longmire on Netflix. Um then I like Dexter on Netflix.
okay.
And I really liked Riverdale as well.
I
Yeah, I we're watching Suits right now and it's really good, but I fall asleep in it every time. Every time. I can't stay.
yeah, my wife likes Dexter. But I used to hate on it. I used to hate on it forever. But then like it's just one of those things. Like if you're sitting there, then you obviously hear it. Then you start watching it. Then you're like,
Yeah,
dang, it's actually kind of good. It gets interesting. Then you're like
It's so good.
2 seasons deep in it.
Yeah, that's what people always like make fun of me because I don't watch movies. Like last year when Hocus Pocus came out and everybody's like raving over it and I'm like, I haven't even saw the first one, let alone like the new one.
I,
So,
I I'm kind of in the same boat a little bit because they take too long. I think.
yeah, I'm a sleeper.
Yeah.
I like to take naps during movies and get cuddled up.
Second question I always ask:
Sure.
top three favorite music artists ever.
Okay. Um, I am like being like the bearer of bad news for you. I also don't listen to music really. Like I couldn't
Wow.
tell you like who was on the radio. Like I'll know the chorus and then that's it. Like I think it's because of my ADHD. I can't focus on the music and the beats at the same time. So like the beats what catches me. If it's like a good rhythm, like I like this song. It doesn't matter what genre it is. Um I listen to podcasts though.
Okay, you can listen to this one.
Yeah, do we actually have like a
I
podcast?
put them on Spotify. I don't
Yeah,
know if you have
okay.
okay,
Yeah.
Spotify or it's on YouTube too. That's where you're probably watching this right now. You're watching it on YouTube. I'm talking to the viewers at home watching. Um,
I love it.
but yeah. So we're usually right around the time where I like to end the podcast. Can't
Okay.
you got anything you got to plug? I know uh word on the street is you're like a famous TikToker, so um
Yeah, you can follow me on TikTok. It's Brit101.1.
Brit 101.1. Okay. I make
That's
sure you
right.
drop a follow for Brittany. Oh, I forgot to mention, you're also the voice of financial services now. How's that
Yeah.
feel? Elon Warehouse. Or yeah, the
Uh,
voice of Elon Warehouse, yeah.
Pretty cool. I thought that was really fun. That was the first time that I had ever done anything like that. So, week 2, I got asked to do a project. I thought that was really cool.
Mhm.
For sure.
Yeah, and then just the viewers at home, if you give us a call, you're probably gonna hear her voice.
Yeah.
Like for like the not automated, but you're the person that they'll hear.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
But
I want to hear that whenever it goes live. I don't know when it's
yeah,
going live yet.
soon,
Okay,
very
cool.
soon. All right, well, that's all I got. Do you got anything else?
No, I think that I'm good. Thanks for
Alrighty.
having me. This is so cool.
Yeah, no problem.